By the way, we Googled it. I was right about one part. Marquise with an E is the feminine version of marquis for a cut of a diamond. Apparently, it's still pronounced marquis. I'm still going to pronounce it marquise to differentiate. Anyway, that's the situation. We'll be back in about 90 seconds. All right, I'm back. My girlfriend's going to kiss me now. Say goodnight before you go to sleep. That's better. I have infinite ammo, so I can just shoot at things for no reason. Alright, I was going to look at that. Oh, that's a different link. I was still going to look at this other link, though. Oh, he's not even here anymore. Damn. I'll look at that later. Anyway, yeah. We've moved up in the world to Scotch on the Rocks. I don't know who these people are. Detant, Kirk.
Take it.
Roger.
What? No. No, 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 no.
Thanks.
She's so grateful for something that like has no meaning to me.
Right now.
Captain, what is your status? Can you see the enemy?
It's a monster!
Alpha team, come in. Alpha team.
Dechant, do you copy? Dechant!
I didn't have time to click on the link. What's going on with Windows 10? It's gonna be free. It's gonna be released later. And it's gonna be awesome somehow. And DirectX 12. Whatever increases the longevity of my video card, I'm happy with. Let's face it. I just bought a Titan X. I don't want to buy another video card for a very, very, very long time. But I also want to be able to max shit out.
You grab it.
Okay.
I found a key. Wish I knew it was full.
Get down. Oh shit, I didn't even think about Mike Delamere. If I'm drinking scotch and you're English, British, I'm not sure which. Is that offensive? Is that bad that I'm drinking scotch? Ah. Like Mike Delamere, if I were to say, for instance, freedom, would you get like highly offended? Would that stir up feelings of dissent within you?
You grab it.
Okay.
Can't handle it. What does it matter? After the first 3 sips, it just tastes like water anyway. Just deal with it, right? Deal with the first 3 sips and then you're good.
Hey, what's wrong?
You turn the
Careful,
kitchen
they
light
may
off
still
when
be
you're
here.
done, please. No? Go fuck yourself. Oh no, gotta get in the leg and then we're gonna break a fucking neck. No, no snake thing for you. I don't know what the fuck they're called. They're plagas, but I don't know what they're actually called. Not at all. Really?
Take it.
Roger.
Maybe it's because you don't understand the reference. It's from Braveheart. Scotland was trying to gain independence from England, and I don't know. I mean, watch that movie and then tell me you're not offended.
Message to HQ. We've lost contact with Alpha Team. They're under attack by an unidentified hostile. Reinforcements head toward the team coordinates immediately.
Roger that.
Move out.
Immediate help, because I am a good partner. Vimto. All right, Mike Delamere. Vimto. What is that? That is literally the third British word that starts with a V that I don't know what it is, and I've never heard of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm a dumb American. You really have to help me out here. I'm a fucking fat capitalist pig American. I tried to do it last year. Like, no, we still own Scotland. So just carry on. Keep calm and carry on. Governor. This fucking scare factor. Yeah, whatever. A berry soft drink that you dilute. And you dilute it with, I guess, alcoholic beverages, right? Like Vimto and vodka? That sounds good. I don't know what Vimto tastes like, but they both start with V. The alliteration sounds good. Vimto and vodka. Oh, with water. But come on, let's face it. Water is the official answer. What do they really dilute it with? Like moonshine? Grain alcohol?
The looks of this, but we have to keep moving.
Like a fucking 80 proof berry drink?
Take it.
That's what it ends up being, right? A cheeky Vimto. Awesome. I'm totally gonna go to every bar and order that and watch them look at me like I have lobsters crawling out of my ears. Hello, good sir. I would like a cheeky Vimto. Cheers. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't even know what that is. I'm cutting you off. Why though? Why a cheeky Vimto? You have the alliteration right there. They both start with V. Vimto and vodka. Vodka and Vimto. But no, you have to go and fuck it all up. Is it one of those Cockney rhyme things where they don't really rhyme? It's a cheeky Vimto. Gosh, she's picking up all the handgun ammo and I'm just stocking it up in my inventory. I don't know why I'd ever want to use a gun that doesn't have infinite ammo on the handgun, but can't knock these over yet. I know I should be able to. The game is stopping me from doing that. Whoa. My hands were not where I thought they were. Run, Chris, run! You're in denial about the alcoholism. What? I knocked it over. You had to have crossed over it in order to have gotten into there, so what the fuck? Yeah, it does. I could have sworn I knocked this over. Did I not knock this over? Well, yeah, if you call anything cheeky, you automatically sound more gentlemanly. That guy just disappeared for a second. What the fuck? Tell me I can get out here, please. Thank you. I have a pretty good English accent, man. Give me a give me a sentence and put it in quotation marks. I'll fucking say it with a British accent. I'm not sure which kind of British accent it is. I can do it. If I killed this guy without doing the furnace thing, I'd probably get a gem for it. Really? Why not?
We need to report this to HQ.
Why would you like? How is that a bad thing? Being called a Brit? They're wealthy white males. I mean, it gets no better than that. Let's face it. Always be that way. All right, Sheva, I took all this ammo last time. You get it this time.
Okay.
Come on. Take it.
Roger.
Take it.
Okay.
Come take it. Come take it. Come take it.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh man, I swear to God, I am just gonna mark down when they say certain things, go back to the VOD, download it, edit it up, take the sound bites out of it, and make it sound like something really dirty with all the shit they say. I totally could do that. Hey, here's a fun fact for Mike Delamere and anyone else over the age of 21 in the States, 18 in the European Union. Talking to you, Mike Delamere. But when you're looking at Scotch, some of it is 80 proof, 40%, and some of it is higher than that. The stuff that is higher than that is the stuff that's made to be poured over ice. When the ice melts, you get about an 80 proof drink. The more you know. Okay, I didn't use those grenades. I'm aware. And keep that.
We can't let Irving get away. We have to get to the station.
Oh yeah? 80 proof. Proof is an arbitrary number where you take the percentage of alcohol and multiply it by 2. So 80 proof is 40% alcohol. That's your standard. Basically, like if you go and buy liquor, regular, everyday liquor, it's 40% alcohol. 80 proof. It's a prohibition thing. You know, in this ridiculous fucking country, they decided to make alcohol illegal. And when they did, they had to come up with a term to signify how much alcohol was in something without saying it had alcohol in it. And the way they did it was proof. Unless I'm completely fucking pulling that out of my ass, in which case someone can correct me. And we'll Google it. We'll Google it together. Hey, there's ammo up there that I'm not going to bother with. There's a first aid spray in here. I do like bourbon, sir. I can go for any type of whiskey. I wouldn't say I'm a connoisseur, but I'm a whiskey kind of guy. It's pretty much the only liquor that I can drink straight. Let's put it that way. It's the only thing where I can detect the flavor profile. My favorite is actually Ardbeg 10. Ardbeg Scotch whiskey aged 10 years. It is extremely peaty. Smoky, peaty, dirty. It's fucking delicious. It's $50 a bottle. That's about 52 euros. For you, my Delamere. I'm surprised you get bourbon over there in accent land. Let me ask you this, Mike Delamere. Have you ever had Jack Daniels? Jack Daniels is Tennessee whiskey. And technically, I mean, I guess you could say it's bourbon, even though it's made in Tennessee instead of Kentucky. And for some reason, they're just like, oh no, we're Tennessee whiskey. It's the only Tennessee whiskey. I mean, the only real Tennessee whiskey. Anyone in fucking Tennessee can make shit. That's funny. It's just becoming popular, even though it's been the almost exclusive whiskey drink over here for the last 100 years. You'll enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Bourbon is surprisingly smooth, and it has to do with the weather conditions. A lot of whiskey from Europe, it's made in a colder climate, so the change from shitty, harsh whiskey to good whiskey takes 10 years, minimum. Johnny Walker Blue isn't even aged 10 years. That's why they don't specify in the bottle. So it's very harsh. As it ages, it smooths out. But bourbon takes a much shorter time to smooth out. And that is the story of bourbon. Were you really? No. Jack Daniels technically is not bourbon because they say so. Fucking Tennessee whiskey. Sour mash.
You grab it.
Okay. Thanks.
Give me an herb.
Use this.
Give me an herb, give me an egg. Give me health items. No. No, 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 no. Jack Daniels is not bourbon, sir. And you could say that, like, I'm about as smart as the average European, which makes me above average in terms of American intelligence. Chris is going on a fucking rampage, blowing shit up. If I played the first run as well as I played this run with infinite ammo, I wouldn't need infinite ammo. How I Met Your Mother?
Take it.
Care to elaborate on what you mean by that? I mean, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm kind of a How I Met Your Mother guru. Just saying. Speak plainly, sir. Speak plainly, sir. Governor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to insult you. I'm just playing. I'm just having fun. A small part of me wishes I was British. English. UK-ish. I think over here we just call it foreign. Right. I can't give you too much credit or you'll come creeping out of your quiet desperation, right? Barney Stinson always, well, Scotch, but they never really specified. I mean, the good stuff they always drank was, God, what the fuck was that called? Hold on, we're gonna think. We're gonna take some thinking time. What was the good Scotch in How I Met Your Mother? Glenn McKellen. Glenn McKellen was the good shit. That's the only time they specified. Except for when it was
Take it.
Okay.
Jumbo Jim's Grape Scotch, which is ridiculous because Scotch is just whiskey, and that's made in Scotland. If it's not made in Scotland, it's not Scotch. There's no one in Scotland named Jumbo Jim. Let's face it. Governor. I told you, man, I have an awesome UK-ish accent.
My God.
Something's coming. Watch out.
2 shots instead of 5. Whoa, that is what you would call a glitch. And that is what you would call how they fixed a glitch. Kick all doors. I am not gonna wait. I didn't even look. How many blue medallions do I have? I guess you can pick it up.
Grab it.
Roger.
Jim Beam adverts with Mila Kunis. I just want to say that, like, you're very well versed in American pop culture because Jim Beam, yes, Mila Kunis, yes, and luckily, I'm well versed enough in English culture to know what adverts means. We don't use that word over here. I'm sorry to say, we abbreviate it even more and just call them ads. Ads! Ads! Just another example of how we take your fucking language and butcher it. I like adverts. I wish we used that. Well, good luck telling any American. It's like, oh, we're going to take what you're already doing and make it more difficult. Fuck! Infringing upon my freedom!
You grab it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're a bunch of assholes. Alright, now, because we never unlocked the front door, they're all going to come through this one fucking window, and we're just going to keep shooting. Bourbon on How I Met Your Mother. They did. They mentioned bourbon when Lily and Robin asked Ted if he had any specific reactions to any liquor. And he said, I get weirdly good at beatboxing on bourbon. And they cut back to him going, right? And then they cut back and they're like, no, Ted, beatboxing only sounds good to you on bourbon. And then they cut back again and they're like, just sounding really shitty. And he was like, thanks. And then he pulls the fucking bourbon out of his bag and puts it on the table. Like, fuck that. The cheeky Vimto is butchering. How is it butchering? I'm curious. I'm legitimately curious. Riddle me this. How is cheeky Vimto butchering? Because that's your word, and you're saying that you're butchering your own language. Correct? I'm surprised you would admit to that. Pride. Pride is the stuff world wars are made of. Don't reload. Let me handle it, Sheva. Just fucking hide in a corner. Pretend you don't exist. Yeah? See, Mike Delamere, this is why I need you in my stream. When you're here, I get that European spirit of I need to drink. I start drinking, I keep talking, I talk more, and the stream is better for it. So please, even if I'm not playing Resident Evil 5, stop back in randomly. We have fun. We have a good time. Now, if Shadow wasn't such a fucking retard, this is the point where I could block an arrow with my knife. Get the achievement.
Roger.
Wow. I didn't think HQ actually cared.
Oh, he got me. Which means I could have gotten him. Fuck that guy. Motherfucker. Techie C is still here. Awesome. Man, I wasn't sure, and I have no idea what you're laughing at because there's the 30-second delay, but thank you. What do I do now? Bunch of guys come out of here. There we go. That was badass. You see me? I just cleared up that whole fucking group with a pistol. Yeah, Sheva. Fuck Sheva. Don't give her any attention. See, Sheva, what we're gonna do is we're gonna dress her in that fucking ridiculous outfit and try to take her seriously. Ah, I see. I see how it is. Mike Delamere. Yeah, I mean, it's the same over here. Nobody, hip and modern, drinks whiskey of any kind. Like, when I order scotch, people look at me funny. Because I'm, like, you know, I guess relatively young and I drink whiskey. Most fucking Americans who are young drink either beer. If they're chicks, they drink wine, mostly. If they're dudes, they drink wine, but not in public because it's embarrassing. And people call them a pussy. Rum, lots of rum. Lots of vodka, lots of gin. Gin and tonics, margaritas, tequila, shots of tequila. I mean... And I mean, that's 4 years ago when I was still in college. Things may have changed. I don't know what the kids are into nowadays. No. Kick down the door. Kick it to pieces. Thank you. Alright, I don't really need to kick down. Kick down. Yeah, I just kicked down a door. Now, I don't really need to pick up another green herb. Oh boy. Yeah, I know, right? We were just talking about that yesterday. It would be fucking awesome if there was a mod where you could just bitch slap Sheva, right? But after you bitch slapped her, it said thank you. It's like, thanks, Sheva. So it's more frustrating than I think. Yeah, it is much more frustrating. Trust me, anytime I hear about the American either majority or vocal minority, it's like, oh god. There are really people doing this right now? Are you serious? Can we just, like, try to... Fuck! That's my life. That's why I don't watch the news. That's why I don't really pay attention to anything that's going on. Because it brings me down. I'll live in my own little world where everything is hunky-dory and all I do is go to work and play video games. Mike Delamere, if you're ever out in the bar and you're not sure what you want to order, what you want to order is something called a Baby Guinness. A Baby Guinness is a shot that's made to taste kind of like a Guinness beer. It is ice cold Patron Silver coffee flavored tequila on the bottom. On top of that is Bailey's Irish Cream, warm. So the warm Bailey's Irish Cream rises to the top of the ice cold, what the fuck is it? I think it's 1800 tequila. 1800 is the brand. And it's the coffee flavored. It's clear. And they keep it on ice. You take that shit, you pour it in first, you put the Bailey's Irish Cream on top, it separates, it looks like a Guinness, you drink it, and it tastes fucking delicious. You're welcome. I thought that was the 90s. Ho-ho! There it is, man. That is the difference in years, time-wise, of our cultures. UKers are exactly 10 years behind Americans. That's what we were doing 10 years ago. I don't know. I really have no idea. I'm making it sound like I'm a very encultured person, and I'm not. I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about right now. Oh, this guy was taking a shit with his pants up.
Take it.
Okay.
Keep taking handgun ammo. As much as you can. I just don't know. I think I am at optimal inventory. There's nothing I would rather drop for a red herb right now. I have a green herb that I can mix with it, so I have to drop something else. I guess I could drop that. I'll exchange for that. I will drop that. We'll pick up the red herb.
I need ammo.
Use this.
I don't know why I did that.
Give me an herb.
Take this. Take this.
Hot damn. I have a lot of fucking shotgun ammo. Yeah, worst president ever. That's not too far of a stretch. Believe it or not, there is a president. I don't remember his name. I want to say Millard Fillmore, but I honestly don't know if that's right. He took presidency. During his inauguration, he decided that in order to show strength, he would not wear a jacket or a coat or anything like that. So he was just out in the rain, caught pneumonia, died 3 months later, and is the shortest president in terms of terms. He served as president for like 3 months and died. I mean, honestly, that has to be the worst president ever, right? Like, he didn't do shit. He made shit worse. Reapster 14, what is going on, man? How are you? No. Oh yeah? Well, you have Parliament. I don't know what that means. It's like Congress, but it's Parliament. Parliament is Congress with wigs. That's how I see it. Now, Mike Delamere, like I said, I am not a very encultured individual. I don't even have cable television. But it seems as if in your government, people actually stand up and fucking chew people out. In Parliament, like, no, you're fucking up. Stop this shit. You're a fucking asshole. Whereas in the American government, it's all political jargon that no one understands except for politicians, and that way the common folk like don't get involved in politics because they don't fucking understand. Fucking Red Bull. Red Bull and vodka, yow. That is our fucking government right now. And I'm very well, thank you. I have infinite ammo in Resident Evil 5. I've been drinking. There's scotch in front of me. Mike Delamere is British, and things are going very well. That is not an enemy.
Come on. It's open.
It's open. Techie C, do you think you could be a mod? Sure, let's see what I can do. There you go. And Techie C is now a moderator. Don't abuse it. Thank you, sir. All right, Mike Delamere. I'm going to try to say this without slurring my words too much. Obama is unfairly punished as a president and made fun of. He is bad. He is not as bad as people make him out to be, because anyone in his position would be doing the same shit. So it is not Obama I have a problem with as much as the system that he is a part of. As far as Obama himself goes, I don't trust him. I don't trust his past. And at the same time, I don't think voting him out is really going to do anything. Like, I don't think I really have any say in my government anymore. And that's what I'm really pissed off about. It's not so much about Obama. What I focus on, though, is my own personal happiness and trying to do the best I can as far as other people. I sell e-cigarettes. As far as I'm concerned, my job is to save lives. I vape. I don't smoke anymore, so I've increased my lifespan. That's basically it. That's the long and short of it, bro. Oh my god, I have to run now. But when it comes to Obama himself, I will say this. He promised a lot of shit, and he has not fucking followed through on it. He has made insurance worse, and that's probably the biggest thing that has affected me. He enforced the Affordable Care Act, which actually made insurance that I would have gotten otherwise more expensive because I'm young. They charge more from young people to make it cheaper for older people, for people who vote. Bush was a moron, but he wasn't malicious. Like, Bush, I have a feeling, like, you gotta understand, when there's someone voted into office, there's a lot of people whispering into his ear. So when Bush makes stupid decisions, it could have been that Bush was a moron and people kept telling him what to do, and he kind of, as they say, succumbed to peer pressure. So, like, I don't really blame Bush. I mean, he did the traditional American thing. Someone attacked us, we go kick their ass. But I think we found out with Bush that that's not really the case. Like, the American people don't necessarily want to go after revenge. They just want to do their own thing and, you know, stop being so bossy and shit. And what that translates to is that we don't really care. Everyone just needs to get along. Yeah, right. Okay, let me say something about that. Because, again, I don't know shit. I don't really watch the news. But all of a sudden it was like, oh, Osama bin Laden's dead. Where's his body? Oh, yeah, we tossed it. We got rid of it. It just seems really, really fishy that it's like, oh, yeah, we found Osama bin Laden. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Where was he? Oh, he was at home. Yeah, no. He was just at his home in Pakistan. Yeah, just chilling. Not doing much. It's like, yeah, oh, right. After like fucking 6 years, it's like, oh, he was at home. whatever. We never thought to look there. And it's like, oh shit, can we see him? Like, what the fuck happened? And it's like, oh yeah, still Team 6. No, we went in, we got him. Oh no, we got rid of the body. No, it's gone. Like, oh, okay, well I guess we'll just, you know, carry on. Thanks for your input.
Over there.
Like, what the fuck are we gonna do about it? Question it? Like, he's dead. What can we possibly complain about? A terrorist is dead. Oh man, look at any Obama meme with the giant ears and the monkey face. There you go. We're making fun. That's how we make fun of Obama. And use the word folks a lot. Well, there's a lot of folks in these countries that, yeah, well, that's how we make fun of them. Watch Saturday Night Live. QTEs are coming. I hit B. I hit B instead of V, and now I'm dead. Followed a public channel.
Over there.
V, not B. B. Alright, like I said, I'm not really into politics. It's kind of just a general idea of what I have going on in politics. But it seems like with Obama, we elected a black president and the entire world was like, oh, hey, look, congratulations, America. You're now as open-minded as the rest of us. But as much as we wanted Obama to bring us hope and change, he never really specified. You know, right? And then we got what we got with Obamacare and shit, and no one's happy, and everyone's fucking fighting about it, and at the end of the day, it wasn't really fucking matter. At the end of the day, the company that I work for elected to provide our entire company with health insurance at zero cost to the employee. They pay 100% of the health insurance. So I can't really complain. I was really against Obamacare, but they did successfully incentivize my company to pay for my health care. And I know most companies aren't like that, and I still think it's an overall dumb idea, but here I am with free health care. Gay rights, look, here's my stance on gay rights. Like, I don't give a shit what you do, who you love, what your life is like, if it doesn't directly affect the way I live my life. Now, if certain religions have a problem with that, then don't let them get married in a church. You know, like, politically, as far as civil unions and whether you're united on paper, like, the government should have no say over that.
Man, am I glad to see you.
Like, if two males or two females want to consider themselves a union, or get married, depending on which religion allows them to do
You
so,
taught me everything I know.
then bless them. I mean, like, what does the government have to say about that? As far as religion goes and traditional marriages and one male and one female and like whatever, that is up to your fucking religion to decide. There should be a separation between political and religious ideas as far as that goes, and I think that's this whole issue gets dangerously close to the separation of church and state. All right, so Originally, to get insurance, you had to go through a private insurance company. They would charge you money in order to make sure that you weren't just, you know, like, oh, I'm sick, let me get insurance. They would have pre-existing condition clauses. So, like, if you knew that you had cancer for a certain amount of time and then someone told you were going to die and you decided that you wanted insurance, they wouldn't give you insurance because you already knew that you had cancer and you didn't get it. So there'd be like a waiting period or something like that. With Obamacare, there's no pre-existing conditions. You can sign up at any time and get insurance, but it's also much more expensive for younger people in this country. And a lot of people are complaining, including myself. I think it's really, really shitty. Insurance is just not worth it. It's like if I walk into a doctor's office to go get a checkup, or my, you know, if I have an ear infection and I go get that checked out, I tell them that I'm a self-pay and that I have no insurance, they automatically take 60% off whatever the final bill would be. Now, for the cheapest Obamacare, which is about $150 a month for me,
Not too far from here. Follow me.
there's a deductible, which means every time you go to the doctor or need to use your insurance, you pay it 100% until it hits a certain dollar amount. My dollar amount was $10,000. So in 1 year, I would need to spend $10,000 on medical care before my insurance even kicked in. After that, Obamacare, or whatever insurance I signed up with, would pay 60%. And the more you pay per month, the less you have to pay when you actually need to use your insurance. To me, it's not worth it. I am in relatively good health. I do not need to go to the doctor that often. I would never even meet the deductible, which means that I would be paying money every month for something I would never be able to use. Of course, that's not the case for everyone, but that is the case for me. Some people need insurance, they have kids, they want to make sure that they're taken care of if they ever get sick or injured. Makes perfect sense. For me, it didn't. It's not so much that they're taking advantage of sick people, they're taking the sickest people and making it a better deal for them, but then they're taking the people that don't really need insurance like me, at least not yet, and making them pay more for something they never use, which de-incentivizes, you know, they're less inclined to buy that insurance. So the idea was to offset the cost of insurance by making it cost more for people who wouldn't use it, in order to make it cheaper for the people who would. Yeah, so what ended up happening is all the people who didn't want to get that insurance would basically just not get it, and it defeats the whole purpose. In order to discourage people from doing that and not getting insurance, when you file your taxes every year, if you do not have insurance, they charge you money. Which means that, like, for someone like me, this year when I go to file my taxes, they'll say, do you have insurance? And I will say no. And they will say, okay, that is a $350 fine. Which means that when my taxes come out,
Stay close to me.
or if I get money back, whether I owe money, they will add plus $350, which goes towards the fee that I have to pay for not having insurance. Next year, it'll go up to $600. The year after that, it'll go up to $900. And it'll keep going up until I get insurance. And in America, where we're all about this freedom thing, basically what they're doing is forcing you to buy a product from a private company that you do not elect to buy. I don't fucking know, man. Ebola, like, that hasn't been a thing for like 3 months. I think it was a bunch of people on social media getting all bent out of shape about nothing. We're still here, aren't we? We don't all have Ebola. Like, what happened with that? No one seems to know or care. Not a problem. I mean, it's the fucking government. Who the fuck knows? At some points, they seem really fucking smart and able to cover up shit and, oh, maybe there's aliens or, you know, whatever. But on other times, it's like the fucking USPS can't even get me my mail when they have a tracking number that says I'm going to get it on Tuesday. It's like fucking Friday and it still says it's going to arrive on Tuesday. Like, it seems so fucking incompetent, but at the same time, so fucking capable of doing whatever the fuck they want that it doesn't even matter. Yeah, right? Ouroboros taking over the American government. Possible. Plausible. I would say plausible. On the Mythbuster scale of whatever to whatever to whatever, plausible. Yeah, Wesker is just sitting at a desk behind the scenes, pulling all the strings, calling all the shots.
Take it.
Roger.
Take it.
You grab it.
Roger.
Sheva, take it.
Okay.
Sheva.
Okay.
Sheva, take it. You grab it. Sheva, take it. You grab it.
You grab it.
Okay.
Yeah, take the lantern. What the fuck am I gonna do without a light? There's a little secret room over here with snakes. Give me an egg. Yeah, Wesker, why the fuck would you start with Africa? Is it like a fucking test run? Like, maybe this won't work. You on the bed? Okay. I love you. What time is it? 12:30. Psh. Psh. Whatever. I got another 8 hours in me. Psh. Partner, where's the fucking light? Come on. I swear to God, man, I'm gonna take these VODs and I'm gonna like cut them up, edit them, produce a sound file that makes all this sound really fucking dirty. There's like everything Sheva says can be construed as something dirty. Like half the shit Chris says.
Hold on. I'll open the gate with the crank.
I'm going to open the gate.
Okay. Just open it. You don't have to tell me that you're gonna open it. I will know that when you fucking open it. Is that a Star Wars reference, man? Well done, thank you. Ich meinte, is this one. Late stay up she cannot. Oh. Yeah, right? It's like, let's start with the least significant continent on this planet, Africa. All right. I am out of drink, so I'm going to take a 2-minute break. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. We're going to keep drinking, play video games. It's going to be awesome. Cheers, mate. Stay tuned. Welcome back, folks. We are refilled. Cheers. Or, in my ethnic tongue, salute. It's a bit stronger than it was 15 minutes ago. Rapester? No, Rapester, I believe, is a follower. I don't remember what he followed. What I was playing when he followed, but appreciate you stopping back, continuing to follow and support the stream. It's awesome. No, I shot you in the head. Okay, I'll take that. Head explosion is better than anything. Ow. Yes, that is exactly what happened. I was playing Resident Evil Revelations 2. I apologize, man. I forget sometimes. fuck run. No one has a flash grenade. Let's just fucking run into this little corner and use my infinite ammo. That's alright. No pressure, man. I do appreciate you stopping by when you do. Man, all these guys have fucking snake lizard things coming out of their face. You think they would load you up on fucking flash grenades or flash rounds with the grenade launcher? And nope. They do not. I still hear the music. There's still someone shooting at me. Oh, it's that douchebag. Ah, that's better. The music stopped. The tension is over. Everyone is dead. Thank you. And I will be playing a lot more of Resident Evil Revelations 2 raid mode at some point. I just don't know when.
I need ammo.
Use this. I owe you one.
Right. Yeah, man, don't worry about it. I'm a fucking lurker too. Like most places, most forums, most streams. I just kind of sign on, watch, don't say a damn thing. I'm here for your entertainment. You're not obligated to speak if you don't want to. But I appreciate you showing up tonight. I really do. Hide, motherfucker, behind the wall. Oh, don't, dude, you've never heard of it. This is the cheapest single malt scotch I could find. It's $24, $24.99, $25 technically, I guess. It's called Speyburn. It is a Speyside Highland single malt scotch. It's actually not too bad. It is also 43 proof, 86% alcohol. And it burns a little bit on the way down. That's okay, because it is very, very hard to get that smoky, peppery taste without it actually burning a little bit. I would say my absolute favorite is Ardbeg 10. Actually, it's just really Ardbeg. That's what they call it. It's aged 10 years. Like I said, it's fucking peaty and smoky. Like, as soon as you open the bottle, people across the room can smell that shit. And my girlfriend insists that it tastes like bacon. I don't think that it tastes like bacon at all. But it certainly is smoky and peaty. And it's fucking awesome. It's only $50 a bottle. Which for me is good shit. I don't spend a shitload of money on alcohol. I really don't.
Delta team, Chris here. We located Irving, but he got away.
Do you know where he went?
We think he's He's heading for an oil field in the marshlands.
Infinite ammo. We'll just shoot at everything. Yeah, right. You drink the most when you're not legally allowed to. After that, it's like, meh. 21. Legally allowed to do all the shit that you've been doing since you were 15. You know what? I've heard a lot of people say that. Like, Aldi wine is actually not that bad. I mean, let's face it. At the end of the day, it's wine. It's fucking grape juice that gets you drunk. Like, how bad can it really be? You know, like, if you pay $2.50 and you're expecting it to taste like fucking gasoline and it tastes like, you know, grape juice, you're like, holy shit, this is awesome. Like, no, it's not good wine, but, like, it's not bad wine either. It's fucking wine. Anyone can make wine. Dude, I'm totally vaping crazy. Don't sell me short. Make sure there's liquid in here. I could use some more. Woo! Totally vaping, bro. Always. Yeah, right? I mean, that's a saying in pretty much any vernacular. Give a person a $10 bottle of wine and tell them it costs $100 and they think it tastes fucking delicious. It's all in your head, man. If you go and you buy a $50 bottle of wine, $100 bottle of wine, you're gonna drink it and be like, man, this is fucking awesome. Because if you don't, you're like, man, I just spent fucking $50/$100 on something that tastes like $10 wine. I just wasted my money. It's a human mind. That's all it is. It's fucking grapes. They throw a bunch of fucking living organisms into, and it turns into wine. How they do it, every single one is different. It's really more important to find a brand you like, or a winery, or a vineyard that you like. And the year really only has to do with the region, and that's it. If you find a brand you like, it'll still be a $20 bottle of wine, but it was made in a certain year where the grapes were really good and they made good wine out of it. Okay, Reaper 14. Since you're not a regular, I will let you know this. I am not smoking. I am vaping. As you can see, there's a liquid substance right here that is totally non-toxic. It is very, very low nicotine. There's almost no nicotine in here. And right here, I have a heating coil with cotton, organic Japanese cotton. It soaks up the liquid. I press the button, and it vaporizes the liquid. It is vapor, not smoke. That being said, smoke is inherently bad for you because burning anything and inhaling it is bad for you. Whether it's tobacco or parsley or marijuana or whatever herb you want, anything that you burn and inhale is bad for you because the burning creates more chemicals. Now, with this, there's only 3 chemicals: propylene glycol, which isn't even in this particular liquid, but it is in some liquid. It is found in soaps. It is found in pretty much everything you eat that's even partially artificial. And everything that you put in your hair, skin, it is mouth, whatever. You consume it every day, whether you know it or not. Vegetable glycerin is completely non-toxic. It is used as a skin cream or a skin like chapstick, but it's liquid. It's almost like a syrupy consistency. You can get it at CVS or any pharmacy. It is non-toxic. It creates vapor when vaporized, heated to the right temperature. Oh man, sorry, I'm drinking and I get those kind of hiccups and gas spots. Long story short, it is those two chemicals which makes up the base. It is a flavoring that gives it flavor, and it is nicotine, which gives you the nicotine effect, which I don't even have anymore because I smoke cigarettes for a very long time. Instead of inhaling 3,000 plus chemicals out of a cigarette that is burning, I am inhaling 4 chemicals: propylene glycol that I just explained, vegetable glycerin, which I just explained, nicotine, and flavoring. Flavoring is fucking everywhere. This happens to be a strawberry cereal type flavor. So I have quit smoking. I have not smoked anything in the last 4 years. Since 2011, I have not smoked anything. I can breathe perfectly fine. I can do this. Without coughing, and I do it because I like it. I would have never stopped smoking because I enjoyed smoking. I knew it was bad for me. I didn't care. I enjoyed it. I like vaping better, so I do that now. It is not harmful, and I appreciate you asking questions instead of passing judgment. Thanks, man. Yeah, so I am officially 4 years without inhaling any type of smoke, except for what cars in front of me put out of their fucking gas tanks on the highway. DCM Lord, 420. No, not when I'm doing this. I am in public, and I represent a company, so I cannot condone nor condemn a certain type of inebriation that I may or may not partake in on occasion. This, however, is not inebriating at all. It is nicotine. This is the juice I'm using. It is Dripper Juice. That is the name of the brand. It is 3.3 milligrams per milliliter of nicotine. It is very, very low. There's a very, very low nicotine concentration. And that's all I have to say. When I work for a vape company, so I feel the obligation to clarify when people suggest that I am smoking, because I am not. It is vapor. I missed a gem. Free money that I am giving away. Okay, I'll stomp that guy, whatever. Pick up the gem now. Reefster 14, thank you for tuning in tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to stop back in anytime. I always appreciate people in the chat. It gives me something to do. It feels like I am actually a social human being and not some fucking loser playing video games all day. And that goes for all of you. Thank you all for watching tonight. I greatly appreciate it. More than you know. More than I have time to express. But the more of you that show up every night, the more of you that get to experience a fun time and not me just sitting in silence while I play video games. This game in particular I could beat pretty much with my eyes closed. I'm playing it for you guys. I have put more than 200 hours into this game. 100, no. About 60 hours into the Steam/PC version, and more than that in the Xbox 360 version. So, while this game is admittedly incredibly enjoyable, you guys are the ones who make it fun. So keep tuning in. I will keep playing the games you want to see. And Resident Evil is my favorite franchise. I will never hesitate to play a Resident Evil game if any of you want to see it, no matter what I am playing. Mike Delamere, yes, Big Boss does still stop by. Unfortunately, his internet is incredibly fucked because he lives in Bumblefuck. I don't give a shit what state you live in. It's like Wisconsin. I forget. God, I feel bad. I fucking forget what state he lives in. But it's a rural state. He does not have great internet, and he can't always watch me for long periods of time or at all. It sucks. But he does stop in, he does donate, and I really can't say anything bad. I may start reducing my bit rate so that more people can watch, but as of now it's stuck at a 2800 kilobits per second bit rate. No, Techie C, I will not be on tomorrow. Sundays I do not stream, but on Monday I will be back, and I will be willing to play some Titanfall if you are. I played a little bit the other day. It was kind of ironic actually, because I had just picked up the Titan X graphics card and I found myself playing Titanfall. And it worked out really well when I go to set my stream title to Titan X Titanfall. Titan. But to be honest with everyone watching, I seem to get the most viewers when I'm playing Resident Evil. And Resident Evil is my favorite franchise, so I see no issues whatsoever in playing Resident Evil pretty much more than anything else when I can't think of anything else to play. I have a better time talking to chat because I don't really have to think about the game. It's all in muscle memory, basically. One-handed, ma! Check it out! There you go, with the pistol. I wouldn't say that I'm a giant fan of Titanfall. I do own the game. I do play it periodically. Every now and then I get in the mood for just a multiplayer shoot 'em up kind of game, and Titanfall is one of those games that I play. I would normally play Counter-Strike Global Offensive except for the fact that it changes my microphone settings. Right now my microphone is set to a very, very low setting in Windows. Whenever I start a game that uses Steam engine, it changes the volume setting to very, very high, and it's very hard to change back. So I tend not to play Source Engine games. Not Steam Engine, I meant Source Engine. But Resident Evil is my favorite franchise ever. I am always willing to play a Resident Evil game if someone requests it. So if you see me start streaming on something else and you're willing to watch, please let me know. If even one or two people at this point decide that they want to watch Resident Evil, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil Revelations, Resident Evil Revelations 2, I will by all means play it if it means that it means a better streaming experience for you. So let me know. I will be here.
We got company.
They don't let up, do they?
Call of Duty. Yes, I do enjoy Call of Duty. Unfortunately, I do not have any Call of Duties for the PC platform. I have Ghost for Xbox One, and that is about it. But I am totally willing to buy Call of Duty if enough people decide that they want to watch it. The problem with Call of Duty is that a lot of people watch it, and with me being a not so popular stream at this point, I am always at the end of the list, which means not a lot of people watch. If I play an extremely popular game as a not popular streamer, I don't get any views. I have to find kind of a balance.
Looks like the only way we're getting answers is from Irvin.
That's gonna affect the resale value.
Pardon me.
It's gonna get bumpy. Hang on.
What time is it? About 1 o'clock? I'll probably be streaming for another 2 hours.
The warning shots. Take them out for God's sake.
Sorry, Kirk, I've been drinking. Whoa! Oh shit. That would be fucking awesome. I mean, I don't have the time or energy
Hold on tight.
to become a full-time streamer slash YouTuber at this point. I have a full-time job that I really love that pays me very well. All enough. And my idea of what I want to do right now is to become a part-time streamer that's relatively popular, so that I can make a little bit of money off my part-time streaming type job, quote, but make the majority of my money off of my full-time job. That may invert at some point in the future. It really depends on how much support I get through the stream. And part of it also depends on me and how much time I'm willing to devote to all these other things. For every minute that I am uploading something to YouTube, I am not streaming. And that is the major problem for me right now. There has not been a whole lot on YouTube because it takes away from my streaming time. And basically my philosophy right now is that if I'm gaming, I am streaming. And I pretty much play video games 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday are my main days. Sometimes that changes. I treat it as a job. I try to be here on time. If I'm not going to be here on time, I will let you know on Facebook as of right now.
We're under attack.
Operation Raccoon City. Okay, I will consider that. Your opinions have been duly noted. I am willing to try it on the PC platform because I did not like it at all on Xbox 360. But with different controls, it may not seem so wonky, and with all the patches, it may not seem so haphazardly thrown together.
Enough. The warning shots. Take them out for God's sake.
We'll see what it sells for on Steam. I will definitely consider that. And of course, remember, and no pressure at all on anyone watching. But if you will donate or tip,
There's no getting past that truck unless you two
if you will tip the amount of the game, I will game on stream, no questions asked.
Nice. He's trying to ram us into the river. Do something.
I did something, Kurt. Alright. Yeah, it will look better on 1080p. I do agree there. But let's remember, it all comes down to the resolution of the textures, the effects, and how much development time they had. Now, no doubt, I have a Titan X now, so I don't think I'll have trouble playing Operation Raccoon City. It's a matter of the gameplay and what else they added to the game, because when I first played the game on 360, I pre-ordered it, and it was about a 4-hour campaign. Very, very disappointing. Let's put it this way. If you guys suggest something, I will seriously consider buying it if the price is right. If the price is not right, I will not get it. Operation Raccoon City, unless it is $40, $50, $60, I will do that for you guys. Pretty much anything below $40 I will get if people request it. If that is not the case, and you would like to watch me play it, and hang out and watch me play it while I play it, you can always donate. Even if it is not the full price of the actual game, I will feel guilty enough to actually take it. But there's no pressure there. It is really my guilt factor. If it means enough to you to donate money to watch me play a game, I will absolutely play it. If that is not the case, I can make no promises, but I always want to do what is best for my viewers. But I am not made of money at the same time. So in the case of Resident Evil Raccoon City, if you want to watch it, I will go check the price. If the price is right, I will get it. If not, I will wait for the appropriate number of tips/donations, or until I get bored enough to actually buy it myself.
Something's wrong with him. Watch out!
I've been trying to play this whole thing one hand, but I forgot about the two keys. Oh, motherfucker. I will say this every single fucking time I played this boss. Leon beat this guy with a knife, a handgun, and a dog. Chris Redfield needs a fucking Gatling gun / mounted machine gun to do anything useful. Come on, man, get him in the face. I wonder if you just shoot him in the face enough, he'll just die eventually. And yeah, don't bother shooting these fucking Ouroboros things that come out of my body randomly. Shoot me in the face. Yes, $29.99. That's worth it to me. Basically, $40 is my cutoff. If enough people request a $40 plus game, I'll get it. If it's only one or two people, probably not. But I mean, if you chip in a certain amount, I will probably get it. And again, that's not meant to encourage you guys necessarily to tip, but it's kind of the same deal as it is with me. If you want it enough and you're willing to donate enough, it will happen. But at the same time, I'm not going to start streaming games that I don't enjoy just to get more viewers. It's a balance. That's the balance I find. There's a certain dollar amount that I'm willing to commit to a game. If I can meet that dollar amount, then I will buy it. If I can't, then I won't. Well, I mean, I suppose at some point you can get a Gatling gun as Leon. He's fucking me up. I really have to focus. I think it may be possible for Leon to get a Gatling gun. The easiest gun to get as Leon in Resident Evil 4 is the Chicago Typewriter, the Tommy gun. And in Resident Evil 4, if you do get the Chicago Typewriter, it is the most DPS gun in the game. I believe that it does 10 damage, which is 10 times the damage of a single handgun bullet at default without upgrading it at all. And it also has unlimited ammunition. Cool off, and we're good. I didn't hit the button in time. We'll be done with this already. Come on. Shoot the big ugly thing coming out of its back. Yeah, Techie, see, I mean, see, I'm still kind of getting started with streaming. I've only been doing it for about 9 months now. I'm trying to find a good balance. I don't want to become one of the streamers that just plays whatever will get the most viewers. Because if that were the case, I could play fucking Mario all day long and get a fucking shitload of viewers.
You don't have to do this.
At the same time, I want to get viewers and followers and become a
Personal stake.
partner
Chris,
at some point.
we should both get
So I want to try to find that balance between playing what I want to play and playing what people want me to play.
Chris, wait.
I am always up for Resident Evil though. If there is any game that I am capable of playing, I will play it. The only one I am not capable of playing and streaming right now is Code Veronica. Yes! Tech is my first mod. Congratulations to Techie C. To tell you the truth, I don't even know what that entails, but I appreciate it. I know you're going to be helping me out, and it's awesome.
What happened?
Partner. Yeah, I want to be a Twitch partner, because that way I get some extra income. Basically, right now I have a very good full-time job, and I treat streaming as my part-time job. What I have right now that most people don't when they start streaming is time. So I'm going to stream what I want, when I want, basically, with a pretty hefty input from viewers on what to play. Pardon me. And try to work my way up to actually making a full-time income off of streaming. Because if I wasn't streaming, I would be playing these same games anyway, for the most part. So basically, you can think of it as you are getting involved in my personal gaming journey, because this is literally the same shit I'd be playing even if I wasn't streaming. Thank you. Alright, I gotta take a break. Not an off-stream break, I'm just gonna vape for a minute. Techie C says, see, I have time, I just don't have the internet. Yes, that is an issue. You do need halfway decent internet, at least 3 megabits per second upload in order to stream effectively. And to tell you the truth, you need a good bit of money just to put into the stream. Your hardware, the resources that go into streaming, the lighting. I have a clamp-on desk lamp right there. I have this thing I got in IKEA over there. I mean, it doesn't have to be a shitload of money. You can jerry-rig it, but the more you look pro, I believe, is the more that you will be pro. So if you don't look the look, you don't walk the walk, I guess, is the best way to say it. Yeah, so Techie C, like, you could drop your bitrate to something around 800 megabits per second and play something like Hearthstone. Play a very popular card game or very low graphically demanding game and play it at a lower bitrate so that you can still play it at a good quality and people will still watch. Because until you become a partner, you can't choose quality settings. So whatever I'm streaming at is whatever you're watching at. Which means I don't want my quality too high, because then that limits a lot of people who can watch it. Right now I'm streaming at 2800 kilobits per second, which is 2.8 megabits per second. So if you have a 2.8 megabit download speed or more, you'll be able to watch me very, very well. And in most cases, even if you get the basic internet nowadays, you'll be getting higher than 2.8 megabits per second. So I probably could raise that a little bit, but just in case I want to keep it low, because my upload is only 5 megabits per second. There's also some tweaks you can do with the software to get your CPU to perform more of the quality load than the bitrate will, but it's generally not worth it, and it detracts from the game you're trying to play. Ultimately, I would like to have a separate PC that streams the game for me so that I can play the game at max settings, which I can pretty much do now, but I can have the load of encoding the video on another computer that's not affecting the game. That's the goal. Basically, the more tips, the more donations that I get, the more money that will go into the stream, the better hardware, the better quality for you, more games that you want to see. And of course, at this point, I will put more and more of my own money into the stream because I believe it is a worthy investment. Yeah, Techie C, if you want to know my honest opinion, I would wait another 6 months or so. I have a feeling that the Intel 6000 series will be coming out soon, and it will be comparatively priced to what you see now for the 5000 series. So the only reason I haven't upgraded my processor. If you're going to be gaming and streaming on the same PC, you definitely need an i7. If you're going to be gaming alone, an i5 will do the job very, very well. If you're going to be streaming and gaming on the same PC unit, the i7 is the best way to go. I kind of went overkill. I didn't want to upgrade for a while. I picked an i7 4820K. It is a quad core with a very decent cache at overclocked to 4.4 gigahertz. 4400 megahertz, 4.4 gigahertz, as it were. What my ideal goal is to eventually get a dedicated streaming monitor that is at least 26 inches, 1080p, with a very, very low response rate, with G-Sync. Stop playing on this 60-inch television. Get a separate PC for streaming, and make it pro. I also want to get a USB switch so I can use better microphones. Eventually, basically, with the tips that I get, I'm going to use that money to get better hardware for the stream, change my streaming setup, and get more and better games. A&D. I was hitting A&D now. But every now and then, you know, I have to put my own money into improving the stream because I believe it is a very good investment. And the examples I can give you are the PC itself that I paid about $2,300 for, and then an upgrade to the video card, $1,000 for a Titan X to play every game at max settings, current and next gen. I got a better microphone. Instead of using my headset microphone right here, I use this